Okay guys, so we're here at the summer camp in Crete with Professor Manolis Zouganelis at the beautiful camp in Crete. The thing is, you guys, you cannot see how amazing it is here with the beaches and the mountains and the things, because we're in the dojo. We just done training, did an awesome class with the professor and some nice rolls and sparring. People here from how many countries?
I don't know, maybe six.
6 countries, all over the place, and training, drilling together. Hey, and the thing I like to talk about today, guys, is a concept on passing the guard. And Professor showed this today in his seminar, and also he's been showcasing it during the rolls with me personally, but also I've seen him do with other people. And it's a concept of passing the guard without actually doing a pass as a technique from A to, correct me if I'm wrong, A to BC, but having the guy carry your pressure. And I was wondering, first, could you explain a little bit about what your philosophy behind the concept of this passing, and then I have a follow-up question.
Okay, guys. Okay, about passing. My approach to the game would be like, in the passing game, would be like, I'm not thinking about passing, I'm thinking about creating openings. And that means that I try to not think about a certain way to pass. I'm always thinking ahead, and eventually I'm not thinking about passing. I'm just thinking about shifting my weight and creating angles that I make my opponent tired. And that's why many times, if you saw me, I don't knee slice and I go through immediately to the side control. I like to keep my shin heavy on someone's hip and keep the pressure on so that I tire the person out. And given that, I just like the other person to react and keep pushing, and energy-wise, this is draining. And after a certain of time, I just see the opening and I pass, and then the other person is tired, so eventually I'm going to get the submission.
Yeah, good. And this insight you got to change, because you have been passing normally before, huh? Did it come with did it come with age, because you had to slow down a little bit? Did it come with maturing in jiu-jitsu? Did it have to do with because you're a bit lighter, you need to conserve energy maybe a little bit more? When was the point when you switched?
Since I was even lighter than I am right now, I always like the idea of keeping pressure on the person. But the thing is, it's a little bit of all. Let me explain myself. Then I got some injuries, lots of them, so I had to wind down a bit. So I was going in the classes and I was doing, stuff that they wouldn't hurt my body. So then I was reducing the speed of passing. Yeah. Then I was connecting other kind of passes that they wouldn't annoy my knees, for example, or my ribs. So then it came through trial and error, and I saw that this actually can work as an A game.
Yeah.
So then I used it and I connect all the pieces together, and then I saw that if I didn't care about the passing, or I wasn't thinking about, I'm gonna do move 1, then move 2, and move 3, and then I pass. No, it's not like this. It could be like 3, it could be 10, 1, but eventually I'm not thinking about passing, I'm thinking about movements, and the pass just comes. Yeah. It's creating openings and then capitalize on them, but most importantly is to making the person carry your weight and pressure. Eventually, the most beautiful moment would be the verbal tap.
When they're just tired.
Yes.
Please pass me.
Yes, please pass me.
I'm done. Please pass me.
That's the most beautiful thing about jiu-jitsu. You can make the other person.
To be honest, I know that feeling. Like, it's very recent. I'm not gonna say who, but someone made me feel that way. Hey, and if there's a takeaway for this for people, would it also be that when you make a switch, like adjust your game a little bit, whether it be because of injury, because you want to change, or you're trying to learn something new, that you first you suck a little bit more, and before you improve, so that the learning curve isn't like this, as some people see in jiu-jitsu, but it goes like this. Okay, I try something new, I lose more, and okay, then I get better. Because the first time we say make them carry the weight, there have been times, I bet, that you did improper weight distribution, and you got swept, or you got submitted.
Exactly.
Before you found the sweet spot, right?
Exactly, and there's so many people, like especially lighter people, that they try to switch to the pressure game because I see them running, and I try just keep me down, and they feel like insecure landing their weight because they feel like no, I can't keep it, and I feel unbalanced, and then I got thrown away. But as soon as you find your weight, and when they throw you off, you kind of land for the next pass, then it all makes sense. How you deal with it? I mean, what's your approach to it?
I think I'm still in the place where you just said, where I'm having trouble finding out and getting trust in my weight. Because we're the same weight. We're 73 both. It's hard to see on camera. Kilos, by the way.
But I think you have better coordination than me because of the capoeira and all the things you do. You have.
We'll talk about that in another one. But for the weight distribution, it's been hard because I used to be even way lighter, like 65, 68, and I couldn't rely on weight or pressure at all. And now I'm coming to the point. I'm doing a lot of body lock passing, doing a lot of more passing types, or what we did today, like framing from the knee cut pass and stuff, and pressuring in a little bit. The one I showed you yesterday with the trapping the arm.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
those
beautiful.
kind of stuff. I'm trying to do that more and more, and getting a bit more comfortable in that game, and realizing that the thing that I relied on all those years has been my speed and agility, and that now I don't need that necessarily anymore. Yes, still they're my A game, but I'm trying to play a little bit more patient game and let the other guy react and him initiate the move so I can counter move, just like we did yesterday with Wim.
Yeah, exactly. And Wim, that you said now, he's like on the very, very opposite side. You know, he's playing so smooth and so small, so soft. And then sometimes I ask him, why don't you switch speed and then you go again slow? And he tells me, what's the point? I'm gonna get to that position anyways. You know.
That's a beautiful quote.
Yes.
And the thing with rolling with Wim, I also rolled with him yesterday or the day before, and you just now, is he actually draws you into that game. And I only realized it after the roll. I was like, hey, wait, he's going so slow and so paced that I'm going way slower eventually, and he's taking away my best thing, my speed and agility, because I have to play that game, to adjust to that game. Because
if you fall to this trap, as you said, then it's bad.
So that's very fun. Hey, thank you so much.
sneaky.
I think this is a very interesting topic, and I hope to get to experience more of that that pressure this week. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Check out the description for some links to the camp. Amazing here in Crete. Check out all the other footage we have from there at the beaches and all the training. It's very nice.
And karaoke.
No, we don't talk about the karaoke. No. See you guys. Oes.